Hi, this is Maryam from Crochet Chapel, and today we're gonna learn how to crochet Harvest Mandala. I used these 3 colors of yarns, 3mm crochet hook, yarn needle, and scissors. Let's get started. To begin, make a knot with your first color and chain 14, and then make a slip stitch to the first chain and create a circle. I made all my 14 chains. Now make sure that it's not twisted and make a slip stitch to the first chain like this and create a circle. Chain 3 and this chain 3 count as our first double crochet. Inside the ring, make 35 double crochets, and we should have 36 double crochets in total with those 3 chains at the beginning. I made all my 35 double crochets, that they will be 36 with these 3 chains at the beginning in total, and make a slip stitch into the third chain of those 3 chains. To finish this row, then chain 1 and cut the yarn. This is the end of row 1. Next row, insert your hook into any of the stitches that you want. I want to insert it into the stitch that I made my slip stitch in. Grab your yarn or your new color, pull it through, take this short tail and chain 1 to secure. And then make a single crochet into the same stitch. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. Skip the next stitch and make a single crochet into the next one. Skip the next and make a single crochet into the next one, like this. And then repeat this process to the end. Chain 4, skip the next stitch, make a single crochet next. Chain 4, skip the next stitch, make a single crochet next, until you finish this row. At the end of the row, when you made your 4 chains, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet. This is how it looks like at the end of the row. To start the next row, make another slip stitch into this chain space, right here. Chain 1 and make 2 single crochets into the same chain space. 1 and 2. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And make 2 single crochets into the next chain space. Work row 3, 4, and 5 this way. Make 2 single crochets into this chain space. Chain 4, make 2 single crochets into the next chain space. And at the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Before starting to work these 3 rows, listen to the points I'll tell you. I'm at the end of row 3 right now. When you finish row 3, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet like this, and then we should reach that chain space. So to reach this chain space, make another slip stitch into the next single crochet and also into that chain space. Then chain 1 and make 2 single crochets, chain 4 and then 2 single crochets into the next chain space. So do the same thing for the beginning row 4 and row 5. I'm at the end of row 5. I finished row 3, 4 and 5 and made 2 of this. At the end of row 5, chain 1 and cut the yarn because we want to make the next row with the new color. Let's go to make row 6. At the end of each row that you need to cut your yarn, don't forget to weave in ends to have a nice and clean project, or you can do it at the end of the project. I wove in ends. Now I want to make row 6 with the third yarn. Attach your yarn into any of those chain 4 spaces. Insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull it through like this. Take this short tail and chain 1 to secure. Actually chain 4 sorry, and these chain 4 count as our first treble crochet. Now make another treble crochet into the same space. If you don't know how to make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 2 treble crochets into the next chain space and repeat this process to the end. And at the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the 4th chain of those 4 chains that we made at the beginning of the row, then chain 1 and cut the yarn. So make 2 treble crochets, chain 4, make 2 treble crochets into the next chain space. I finished the row. At the end of the row, chained 1, cut the yarn and wove in ends. Now with my first color, I want to attach it into the first double crochet of those 2 double crochets that we had in the same chain space. Insert your hook into any of those double crochets that you want, grab the yarn, pull it through, then take this short tail and chain 4, and these 4 chains can count as our first treble crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now make another treble crochet into the next treble crochet. Into this chain 4 space, make 4 treble crochets and take this short tail along with you to hide. Oopsie, I made a double crochet instead of treble. One, 2, 3, and 4. And repeat this process to the end. Make 1 treble crochet into each of your treble crochets, make 4 treble crochets into each chain space, and at the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the 4th chain of those 4 chains that we made at the beginning of the row. I'll be back when I finish. I finished the row, then chain 1 and cut the yarn and wove in ends. This is the first color, the second color, and this is the third color. Hope it's visible enough. If you look carefully, it's a bit visible. And I want to make the next row with the third color. I want to attach the new color into the stitch that I made my slip stitch in. So insert my hook and grab the next color, pull it through and chain 1 to secure. If you're watching and enjoying this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make a single crochet into the same stitch. In this row, we only work the back loops. Every stitch has a front loop and a back loop. This is the front loop and this is the back loop. Make a single crochet into the back loops of every stitch all across the row. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet, then chain 1 and cut the yarn. I finished the row, then chain 1, cut the yarn, wove in ends. Now we have 3 rows left. I work these 3 rows with my second color. I want to attach my new color into the stitch that I made my slip stitch in. So grab the yarn and pull it through and chain 1 to secure. Make a single crochet into the same stitch, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Make 1 treble crochet into that stitch. Work both loops in this row. Chain 1 and make a treble crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, make a treble crochet into the next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the next 3 stitches and make 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next 3 stitches, make 1 treble crochet next, chain 1, make a treble crochet next, chain 1, make a treble crochet next, chain 5, skip the next 3 stitches, make a single crochet next, chain 5, skip the next 3 stitches, make a treble crochet next, chain 1, make a treble crochet next, chain 1, make a treble crochet next, chain 5, and repeat the process. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the first stitch. Then, to start the next row, make a slip stitch to the next chain space, make another slip stitch, chain 1, make a single crochet into the same space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, make a single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, make a single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, make a single crochet into the next chain space, chain 4, and repeat the process till you finish the row. You should chain 4, make a single crochet into each chain space, chain 4 spaces and chain 1 spaces. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet. At the end of the row, I made a slip stitch to the first single crochet, then make another slip stitch into that chain space, chain 1, and make 2 single crochets into the same space, 1 and 2, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, make 2 single crochets into the next chain space, 1 and 2, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make 2 single crochets into the next chain space, 1 and 2, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next chain 4 space, make 2 single crochets into the next chain space, 1 and 2, chain 6, and repeat the process, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look and listen carefully into these spaces, 2 single crochets, chain 6, 2 single crochets, chain 6, 2 single crochets, chain 5, skip this chain space, chain 6, 2 single crochets in next, chain 6, and repeat the process to the end. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch to the first single crochet, then chain 1 and cut the yarn, and we're done. I finished the row, woven all ends, and here's the result. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, write your comments down below, like this video, and share it with friends. Join me to see future videos. See you next tutorials. Bye!